Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad and Zakaria, number matrix AE180069, and today I will do a presentation on final year project report, semester 1, session 21-22. My final year project is supervised by Dr. Nur Hafiza binti Ngajikin, and my title is an IoT-based refractive index monitoring system utilizing optical sensor. So for content, here is all the content that include in my slide presentation. Chapter 1 Introduction, Chapter 2 Literature Review, Chapter 3 Research Methodology, Chapter 4 Result and Analysis, Chapter 5 Conclusion and Recommendation. So we move to the Chapter 1 Introduction. So for introduction, transformer have a significant role in power system network, which distribution of electrical energy from power generating station to utility end help to regulate the voltage levels and reliable and economic transmission. So oil is utilized in electrical equipment because it is good in electrical insulating properties and extremely stable at high temperature. The refractive index Ri is one of the parameters that needs to be measured to ensure the effectiveness of the transformer while operating it. So this is the sum of typical oil that is used for transformer. So this is the insulating oil, type of oil, and the refractive index at 20 degrees Celsius. Next we move to problem statement. So for problem statement, first is problem that leads to the transformer oil failure are breakdown voltage, temperature, moisture, acidity, pressure, refractive index, and etc. Next, the life expectancy of the transformer oil depends on the measurement of the refractive index Ri. And next is early detection of the transformer oil breakdown is essential information that aids in subsequent health condition assessment. So for objective, I have three objectives. So the first one is to determine the exact value of refractive index Ri for all transformer that can be detected by the sensor, and then create a working system to detect the refractive index Ri value. The second objective is to design a system with real-time monitoring sensor of refractive index using Blink application. And the last objective is to integrate an Internet of Things IoT based on transformer oil refractive index Ri monitoring with optical sensor. So for scope of work, Autodesk Tinkercad circuit platform will be used to model and design a complete circuit simulation. An Arduino microcontroller will be used to receive the data from the optical sensor and then send directly to the Internet of Things IoT platform. And Blink app will act as a medium or platform for the IoT system to manage the data from the Arduino. So next we move to chapter 2, which is a literature review. So for literature review, I have categorized into two parts, which is monitoring technology and sensor technology. So the first part is monitoring technology. Here is several references that I have gathered from my previous research. So for monitoring technology, numerous researchers have looked at the potential implication and benefit of conditional monitoring of transformer oil. The IoT has made the work easier to establish distributed control for condition monitoring. Next, we move to the sensor technology. So this is several sensor technology that I have researched. So the sensor that I will be used in this project is uh, plastic optical fiber. So there are several benefits of the sensor, which are small size and weight, immunity to electromagnetic interference and radio frequency interference, capability of multiplexing and multi-parameter sensing, large bandwidth and high sensitivity, lower cost and economic effectiveness. Okay, next we move to chapter 3, which is research methodology. So for research methodology, this is my block diagram for the project, which divided into three parts. Which first part is input, second part is process, and third part is output. So for input, the plastic optical fiber or POF sensor will measure the refractive index value of the transformer R, and then the data will be transferred to the Arduino Uno microcontroller board to be processed. Next is process. So the Arduino Uno microcontroller board will receive the data from the sensor. Then the coding for the program will be uploaded to ensure the Arduino Uno can read and process the data to give an output value. So for output part, multimeter will be used to show the output of the data in form of voltage values. So this is my flowchart for the overall project, overall final year project. So it is divided into three phases: phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So for phase 1, it is sensor fabrication and characterize. So first, the sensor will be fabricated in lab, and then the sensor that will be used is plastic optical fiber POF. The so second is phase 2, which is system development and characterization. We'll be focusing on design a circuit based on Arduino Uno microcontroller board and insert the coding to perform the process. And for phase 3, it is system integration and characterization. So it will be focusing on integrate both sensor and IoT system. Both system will be working as one complete system where the system can work perfectly and also can give an accurate data. Next, we move to chapter 4, which is result and analysis. So for result, here is the result from the simulation. So the result from the simulation is illustrated in form of graph using Microsoft Excel. So this is the graph that I get from the result using result. This is the result that I managed to record using the by the simulation. So the refractive index of an oil transformer that is represented as intensity of light using photoresistor. The intensity of light is measured in terms of percentage. So as you can see, this x-axis is in percent intensity, and then the voltage as y-axis. So the resulting output voltage range are from 0.01719 volt to 3.22 volt. The intensity of light increasing as the value of the voltage output. And next, chapter 5, which is conclusion and recommendation. So for conclusion, the main objective of this project is to determine the exact value of refractive index Ri for all transformer that can be detected by the sensor, and create a working system to detect the refractive index Ri value using Autodesk Tinkercad circuit is accomplished. So for future work, integrate an Internet of Things IoT based on transformer eye refractive index Ri monitoring with optical fiber sensor, which we will use plastic optical fiber POF sensor. And next is system is able to monitor transformer eye refractive index remotely from multiple places at once. So that's all from my presentation. Thank you.